I'm going to show you a little bit some advanced features. I'm not going to test you in this class on them, but I want you to know what they look like what more advanced usage of terminal looks like. So let me switch over to terminal here. Okay, so here I have a terminal. Looks very similar to what we're used to. I'm going to change directory into the downloads folder. And I'm going to make a new directory here, making a new folder. Whoops. Do make dir, mkdir, which is a command that lets us create a directory. And I'm going to call it demo dir. I'm going to change directories again into demo dir. Okay, great. Now in here, first of all, where am I? If I do pwd, that's the command that we learned that prints the working directory. So this shows me that I am in users, a Krenzel, that's me, in my downloads folder, which has a demo dir folder, which I just created. Now, what should we do? Let me say, for example, I want to create a file. And so, by the way, if I were you, the way I would find out how to do this is I would Google it and say, how to make a file terminal. Okay, and here, one of the first responses here is, okay, touch and then the name of the file. So let's try that. I just Googled it, so touch, and I'll just show you here. Now you can see, I Googled how to make a file terminal, and one of the first things that came up here, if you read through this more carefully, you make a directory, and then you can make a file by doing touch and then the name of a file. So I'll go back here and we'll do touch CSCI100.txt. And now if I do ls to see the files that are in my folder, I see the CSCI100.txt file right here. Now, a couple interesting things you can also do. Again, you don't learn these over a day, you just learn these over a couple years of getting used to using the terminal. Don't feel overwhelmed by seeing all these different things you can do. But another command I can use is I can actually open an editor right in my terminal. And vim is an example of an editor. So if I do vim csci100.txt, I get this editor. And I can hit I to change the insert mode, and I can start typing. Hello, class. This is a demo video. And enter. Now, I'm ready to save this file. How do you save a file? So to save a file, you hit escape on your keyboard. Yep. And then you do colon and then WQ, which stands for write quit. If I hit enter here, now my file should be edited. So how can I see the contents of a file? For that, there's a very handy command called cat, C-A-T. And if I do cat and then the name of my file, and I hit enter, it'll print out the contents of my file, which says, hello class, this is a demo video. To save a file, you hit escape. And I didn't get to finish typing because I actually hit escape. Then you do colon and WQ to write and quit. Now, a couple of other handy things. One other thing you can do is you can use the grep command, grep. Actually, I think there's a, whoops. Yes, so there's a very handy command called man, which stands for manual. And if you type man followed by any command you want, it'll pull up descriptions for that command, a full manual that explains how the command works. And to get out of this view, you hit Q. And I can show you the manual for grep. It is a file pattern searcher. So it lets you search through any given file, find anything that matches. And so, for example, what I could do is I could do grep, whoops, and then, let's see, save. Oops, I think it's actually the other direction. Save. There we go. And so what grep will do is it'll show you just the lines that have this keyword in this file. So to look for the word save in my file. You can see I'm ready to save this file, has the word save, and to save a file, you hit escape on your keyboard. Those are just some small things you can do with terminal. Terminal is very powerful. So in your terminal, with a very short command, you could also delete everything on your hard drive. And so you want to be careful that as you're playing around with it, you don't just be careful, especially with commands like rm or rmdir, which are remove and remove dir. The stuff you do in terminal isn't really undoable. It's not like it goes to a trash can. The file just gets deleted.